I think we are ready. Pretty excited. Let's put up the starting soon so we can get through some housekeeping. We will be continuing our journey on Sword of Mana, which is exciting. All right. Let's jump in here. And it is streaming through. Is that it? Oh yeah, category. Sword of Mana. Okay. Then we'll go over here. Yep, and I always forget to open that ahead of time. No, I don't need AI help for my channel. Over there.
What's that?
That's what it looks like right now. See, look, there's you. Say hi to the internet.
Hello.
Get out. Silly girl.
Yeah. Is the canopy supposed to be that loud?
No, it's fine. Just go out and close the door. She almost closed the door. Savvy. Right. I think that is everything. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Housekeeping done. 4 minutes. Pretty good. So, today we're going to pick up on Sword of Mana, where we left off. So, let's go ahead and open that up. Let me read what we did last time. So I wrote, I think I figured out all the subsystems that I have access to. We were able to class up to Magician, and we're going towards Sorceress and then Archmage after that. In between streams, I leveled up the magic, and I don't think I want to go for Archmage anymore. I want to go for... Oh, what was it? The other one that's not Archmage. Let's do a research. Grand Diviner. Yeah, I think I want to go for Grand Diviner. We rescued Undine and finally made our way to Wendell, where we got a large lore dump. First in Wendell, after meeting up with Bogard, we learned that both the hero and the heroine are traumatized from all of the deaths in their past. The hero is trying to overcome his trauma by getting revenge. He seeks the Sword of Mana to become stronger in order to kill Dark Lord. The heroine feels bad for everyone who died to save her life so far, and she still blames herself for the deaths of her village and Sumo's parents. Then we got the lore dump for Dark Lord on the airship. Dark Lord was the son of Lord Grants and Medusa. Medusa in this world is a Mavel, and it is somewhat forbidden for a Mavel and a human to mate. After Dark Lord was born, Medusa became sick and died, and Dark Lord blames the Mana clan for not using mana to help his mother. He's currently seeking revenge on the entire clan for her death. Julius is neither human nor Mavel, and his intentions are currently unknown. We know that he is brutal, and everyone keeps warning us about him. Sumo came to our rescue on the airship, but he fell after we threw him the Pendant of Mana, the key to the Mana Sanctuary. After we caused the ship to crash land, we made our way to Minos, where we found Sumo. We will start giving chase to Amanda, who we believe has the pendant, tonight. Alright, so let's move the microphone a little bit. So I did a little research, and apparently Brownie Brown, they were made up of former Square Enix devs. Oh man, can you guys hear? Oh. Gotta get the headphones on. Can you guys hear the game music at all? Alright. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so we'll move that down just a titch. Okay. Alright, so we should be good. I really need to spend some time focusing on the mix here, but I will do that another time. Okay, so in between streams, I did a little bit of grinding, mostly just because last time we talked a whole lot about mage build versus warrior build and stuff like that. And so I was sitting here going, all right, if I'm going to make a serious mage build, then, you know, I've got to take it serious. So I didn't do any grinding on the weapons. What I did was I did grinding for all of the spirits that we have so far. So all of them are at level 6, and I'm going to be making liberal use of the magic as I go. I was also able to class up into a sorceress. So we went from magician to sorceress, and I know last time we said we were going to go archmage, but now I want to go ground diviner. So Bogard is with us. Alright, all we did in Minos was go in here, which is Amanda's house. And this is where we found Sumo, and we told Sumo to go on ahead. Don't remember exactly where, but I guess we can't read that sign. Here we have the inn. There are 3 kinds of physical attacks: slash, bash, and jab. Some enemies are vulnerable to one kind than the other. You'll have an easier time if you can learn a foe's weakness. Yes. Say, who are you? Haven't seen you around here before. The name's Toma. Don't bother to remember it. I'll be dead soon. What? We have a named character. Oh, wait. I'm fine, really. It's been a good life. No complaints. Well, I guess there is one thing. Nah. It's too long ago. Too late now. I totally missed the second thing he said. Way back, I committed a crime. I stole the black mask, the Dudbear's treasure. I know I'm ailing now because of that misdeed. Suppose I'd better wipe the slate clean. Would you take the black mask back to the Dudbears for me? Sure. Thanks. It's been a long time since I saw them. I don't know where they are now, but give them my best. Received the black mask. Thanks. Okay. Well, that's kind of funny. Now, I believe we have like a key items section. Recovery, other, meat. Event items. Okay, cactus essence. Oh, we have 6 leaflets that we still need to pass out. Unequipable shiny gold armor. Barbecued newt, and now black mask. Dark geode. We picked that up off the ground. Who wants that? Raw materials and seeds. Do raw materials tell what they do? Oh no. This is what you make into weapons, but we need a forge first. Oh good, we have a lot of seeds now. Gotta get back to another hothouse. Good gracious. In the Jad Desert, there's something called the Altar of Time that was built by the Mabels. Well, it's probably just a rumor. Okay, and we already talked to this guy. Slash, bash, and jab. And I believe we've decided that it's only worth it to like specialize in one of each time. Enjoy your stay. Still don't know what the best status gets you. But at this rate, I'm just used to staying at inns. Hold on a sec, I want to talk to you. Great timing. You've got to listen to him. You have to. It might take him forever, but... No, really, his idea is great. You could score big time. I mean, I don't get it all myself yet, but hey, what do you say? You'll get a piece of the action, too. Sure. Thanks, we're counting on you. Kids nowadays, I couldn't take on that punk. What a disgrace. You gotta stand up for yourself. You think it's okay for him to pull that? I could take you on, too. But never mind that. You're alright, kid. Now, listen up. Don't look so worried. This won't take long, but it's important. Keep it mum, see? They're putting the squeeze on the man believers around here. What's so bad about believing anyway? Ever thought about it? Yeah, I thought about it. But I ain't sure yet. Believing ain't bad, but keep it down. The walls have ears. I ain't living in no place run by any stinking realm soldiers. The way I see it, denying the goddess is like being jealous of your mother. I got pals who are happy believing in the goddess. Problem is, I ain't happy. Now, what's up with that? Is man and goddess just not fair or what? How come only believers get to be happy? If only believers get to be happy, then what about the others? They left miserable? They unbelievers to be heretics, right? That's why some of my pals ended up hating the goddess. And what about this whole idea of being happy or unhappy? I mean, what's happy? Take a look at the people who believe. Are they all rich? Are they living the high life? They're not, right? No, they got more than their share of heartache in their life. On the other hand, unbelievers get rich. They even kill each other. They ain't got this. But when they get it, they want something else. All they do is moan about what they want and don't have. I'll show those realm soldiers. You're with me on this, right? Of course you are. By the way, have you been paying attention to everything I said? You bet. First listen, then think about it. Next, it's time to take some action. If you don't, then you ain't no better than the realm soldiers. If you like them, I'll take y'all out. And that goes for the realm soldiers' boss, Dark Lord, too. I'll take him out. And those chicken mana believers, I'll take them all out. We heard that there are mana believers here. Just hand them over, nice and quiet. Just in time. We'll go together. Take me to see Dark Lord. I'll give him a piece of my mind. I gotta get this off my chest. What you're doing doesn't make no sense, and I don't get it at all. I'd like to smack the goddess myself. What does she make a word like this for? Okay, we get the point. Ha! Whoa, what a disaster. Here, you can have this. I don't know what it's for, but it's pretty, don't you think? Received Dud Bear's gold. Alright, well, I guess we better find the Dud Bears. It must be a good night so far, if I'm doing voices. Longtime viewers of the channel know that I don't do voices. But I was just reading that, and I got carried away. Just south of here, there's a huge cannon. I want to try and get inside and be fired out. It's fun! You gotta be able to stick the landing, though. Those stray monsters are a real pain in the neck, aren't they? Yes. You bet. Here's a tip. Monsters each have a sense that lets them know where you are. Remember who has what. Sight, smell, and hearing. Some react to magic and others to physical power. Give it your best shot. Alright. Oh, no. Magic trajectory depends not just on the type of magic, but on the weapon you have equipped as well. How come I know that? I learned it at school. Everybody learns that. Maybe you got bad grades. Ooh, the blacksmith. The iron chemical smell coming from the blacksmith really bothers me a lot. Well then get out of the blacksmith shop. Welcome. Okay. I want to make a new staff. I don't want to temper an existing one. Oak robe? I don't want a robe made out of wood. Come again. No matter where you go from here, you gotta go through the desert. It's enough tiring. There's a soldier in here. Psst, do you know what the trait coins are? I don't know. Adventurers these days don't know their stuff. Spirit coins are items with support magic. In battle, they'll let you use support magic for the spirit they represent. Oh, that's it? I thought you were going to tell me that they were, like, used in tempering or something. Okay. Ooh. Don't be yawning. Don't be yawning. Pancetta. Well. Hello, stranger. Name's Pancetta. I roam the globe in search of aerolite. Actually, the roaming part was a while ago. It's really more like waddling now. Now, if by chance you have aerolite, I'd be happy to take it off your hands, and not for free. I'd trade you something for it. I've got everything from treasures to trash. What do you think? Fine proposition, wouldn't you say? Sure. Well, thank you, good buddy. Apparently you don't have any aerolite. Never mind, that's okay. I don't want to pressure you. Let's just take it easy as we go. Okay. In my younger days, I could dance a jig with the best of them. I was probably talking about Mr. Moity over here. Moity, he is everywhere doing everything. Welcome! Let's buy some accessories. We have lots of money now. Okay, so what do the cicada earrings do for us? Do they give us agility? Alright, so I'm guessing we want intelligence. Yeah, so we want Red Moon Horn. The defense ring. Okay. Alright, what do they buy? Oh, yeah, they'll buy everything we have. A light coin, huh? Alright, what recovery items do we not? Magic walnut. Oh. Okay, what does it do? Restores 80 magic points. There we go. Angel Grail. Angel Grail bring an ally back to life, but not you, which was a real bummer. So yeah, I think what we need the most of is freaking magic walnuts. And we probably want some more chocolate lumps too. Because yeah, so far we have no way to upgrade our weapon besides tempering it. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's not giving us an option to forge anything else either. Right? Yeah, when we tried to forge a robe, it just used a robe that we had. Okay, that's everywhere. Except for here. We haven't been here. Kraylov. Wow, that barbecued newt in your hand? Is that what it is? This is a first for me, will all be. Funny thing is, there used to be a guy here who loved this stuff. Meadow seems like a small town to be looking for work in. They don't have jobs. He probably ended up over around Jad. Can't say for sure. I heard that Amanda's brother was invited to Jad to sing. The desert, eh? We spend our lives battling the desert. The people of Menos would have prospered more if not for the desert. Say, you're an adventurer. Can I ask a favor? Would you change the desert into a forest for us? Oh, goodness. Badra, howdy do. I was wondering if you'd be willing to help me out. Sure. You see, my granddaughter's gone to Devious Manor on an internship. But we never see her. Do you think you could take this rhinolope to her for me? It's her favorite. Would you do an old woman a favor? Sure. How nice of you. Thank you very much. My granddaughter's name is Priscilla. Please give her my best. Received rhinolope. Now, I hope this rhinolope shows up in the key items and not in the stuff that I can accidentally use. Uh-oh. One rhinolope. Great. I'm gonna end up using that to temper something instead of giving it to Priscilla. Alright, alright. Now I'm gonna raid your house. Got some bronze. Alright, what's the big idea here, game? Just leaving a treasure chest back there that I can't get, huh? That must be the reward if I give the rhinolope. Because I can't seem to get to it. There's not a side entrance on the house, is there? No, I don't think so. Alright, did we go everywhere? I think we went everywhere. Yeah, we went to the general store. And we went to the residence. Alright, I guess we can save and leave. Pretty sure we're heading to Jad. Okay. Prickly Desert. Oh, a hothouse. Yes, we want to build a hothouse. Nice. Speak to little cactus? Yes. Little cactus says nothing. I haven't done enough side quests. Hothouse handyman. Oi, hey there. What kind of weapon or armor you want to temper? Forge, rework with other materials, or temper. Weapons. Staff. Aha! Here we go. I think I have an oak staff right now, which has 2 power. And what we want is a bobob wood staff. Okay. And then so far we've been using the bow for jab. So let's go to the bow. Alright, let's make a bobob wood bow. And a sickle. And we'll use iron to forge a new sickle. Excellent. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get a robe. Man, I could make a wooden robe? I don't want a wooden robe. I want a cotton robe. But the wooden robe is way better. Oh, but you can temper the cotton robe more. Extra effect, no speed minus. Alright, well, what else can we... Alright, so I don't seem to have a weapon to make shoes. Now, wait a minute. What? Always a pleasure. Alright, status, notebook. No, I want... Okay, yeah, so this is just the weapons that I have. Okay, yeah, the cicada earrings just give us an agility boost. So yeah, we definitely want the red moon horn. Items. So is there not a spot for armor? How do I know what armor I have on? An inventory of your armor. Okay, so this is my existing setup. Okay, so I have oak everything. So hat, robe, gloves, and sandals. Alright, alright. So, and these are all the weapons I have equipped? Okay, so it just overwrites whatever weapon you have. Okay, we're figuring it out. Maverick says, you're already wearing armor. The only way to change it is an infusion of material and a veggie. Ah, I got it, I got it. Super confusing that it doesn't have... Well, I guess it's not super confusing now that I understand it. But it is confusing when you get to this ring on the menu and go, alright, what weapon or what armor do I have? kind of weapon or armor you want to temper. Alright, we want to forge armor. And we want robe. And we want yeah, we want a bob wood robe for now. And then sandals. Alright, we'll do... Crystal is the best, but crystal is extremely difficult to get. That would make sense. Sandals. And what else did I have? A hat? Cotton hat. I think that was everything. I think I do have some gloves. I can make bronze gloves. So this will replace my oak gloves. Yes, okay, oak gloves are what I have. Okay. So I was able to upgrade all of my armor through forging. So yeah, welcome Maverick. It's good to see you. Watts says, always a pleasure. And here's the thing. Now we have a lot more seeds. So we need to go plant some seeds. Choose 2 seeds. Alright, I don't know exactly what I want. I haven't researched the forging system, so I don't know what kind of Maverick says, hope you're well. I am doing very well tonight. How you put the seeds together and what day it is will change the fruit and veggie. Yes. So far, it is similar to Legend of Mana, where it is the same there. The seed combination that you plant determines what kind of fruit you get. Alright, what do we have equipped? We have light equipped. Although I should figure out if we're going to be fighting Silktails to get nice another magic walnut. So let's go look up what Silktails. Also, which fruit and veggie you use will change what stat you get them from forging. Yes, that is different in this game. Let's see. Oh, no, Rebellion. Alright, what is good against Rebellion? It's the Wind Spirit. So for our purposes, it'll be water. So we need to get the water spirit equipped. So, spirits, water. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. 55. Bam! Alright, so we are on our way to Jad. We're trying to chase down Amanda because we think she has the Pendant of Mana. And we're figuring out all the subsystems as we go. Because Sword of Mana came out after Legend of Mana, and I am glad that that they are taking... Oh, nice. That they're taking some of the subsystems from there, because that was one of the things I really liked. Oh, dang it. I'll tell you, the thing about the Water Spirit is... What is this support magic good for? That I haven't figured that out yet. Maverick says, when I play this, there's a very rare enemy that spawns in the last room of Gaia on Gnome Day. It gives an item that can be traded for crystal, but it takes hours. I'll bet. Yeah, I think the big quest that I want to take on is getting the brownie ring. I don't know how close or far I am to that. But other than that, we've just been taking. I mean, we're only on the 3rd session of this game. Ooh, nice. Yep, the big thing we're trying for this playthrough is playing a mage build. I hardly ever do a mage build in any game. So we talked about that a lot last time. But I will say, having homing magic does help. Maverick says it has a 5% chance of spawning, and I think a 6% chance of dropping said item, but you will massively level your weapons while doing it. I'll bet. Oh, did we miss that treasure chest there? A gummy frog. Excellent. That is one of the reasons that I was like, okay, we will try a mage build, is because you can actually sit to recover MP, and I was like, okay. Amazing. Also, a single crystal weapon is amazing. Full crystal armor makes it to where you're immune to everything. Ugh. Tempting. And I really would like a re-release of this on some modern hardware. I do have the cartridge. It's behind me over here. But it's on like the only system that I can't capture, being a Game Boy Advance. So I'm emulating this one. I think it's the only game in my entire collection I haven't been able to capture. Maverick says, I'd love getting this put on Switch. Yeah. Because there are communication features in the game. And while it is missing, and I don't know. To me, one of the best things about the Mana games is the multiplayer. Drop in, drop out, co-op. Oh, Polterbox. Can't take a drink. Oh no! Okay, unpig me. There we go. Dryad icon? What does an icon do? Did we already come up this way? Yeah, we did. What was I saying before the Polterbox? Oh, yeah. It's a bit sad for me, because I started playing Secret of Mana, and then I played Legend of Mana, and the local multiplayer was such an intricate part of my experience with those games that when I went back to play Final Fantasy Adventure and I realized the first game in the series was... Oh, what do we have here? The first game in the series did not have multiplayer. I was kind of bummed. And I don't know what it is about playing emulated games, but I can't get into completing them. I don't know what it is. I have some guesses. Alright, boss fight? Oh no, Jad. Yeah, so I have some guesses. I think the primary one is I don't have a save file, so I can't reliably go back to my save file, and so I have a hard time putting a bunch of effort into a specific save file if I know that it could be very easily lost. Jad boy, minstrels are always vanishing around here. Pretty scary, huh? Alright, Mr. Mointy, what we doing here? What kind of store am I in? Okay, all the same stuff. Maverick says the icons are the attack item, I think. I know they're also used for quest. Okay. Because, yeah, the coin does the support magic, so it would make sense if an icon did the attack. Is that barbecued newt? I've heard of that. Burnt to a crisp barbecued newt. That reminds me of the man who came from Topple. He was looking for work. He mentioned getting a job over at Devious Manor. What was that? Well, now I'm not so sure. Welcome. Okay, so the only thing I have to temper is that rhinolope that I'm supposed to give to someone else. Behind Devious Manor, there's a clock tower. I often hear the pretty sound of its bell. Icons, coins, and special geodes hidden in the world. Each have a quest that can power up a spirit. Oh! Okay. I think they ring it whenever anyone goes in the tower. Okay. Because yes, I do recall that later in the game, you can get multiple spirits that swirl around you. And it takes more MP, but it does more damage. Alright, did I talk to this girl? I'll bet I did.
Magic must defeat magic!
A flock of birds flew from Devious Manor towards the desert. Amanda and some others were chasing them. Are they trying to catch them? Okay. Maverick says you can have up to 8 of a spirit. Having 8 massively powers your magic. Oh, okay. But yeah, because I talked last time about why I enjoy the mana games so much. And it's because the mana games have a world that I'm okay just being lost in. They say the Altar of Time, created by the Mavels, lies in the Dune Maze. I don't know the details. And this goes back to, wait, General Store? I thought I was just at the General Store. Maybe I was at the accessory shop. But yeah, we were just talking about how, I'm less willing to put a ton of hours into a save file when it could be lost so easy. And I would have to put way more effort into, setting up any sort of communication with someone else on a save file that I make through an emulator. I would be more diligent if I was playing this on original hardware on a Game Boy Advance, and I could get my save file, put in all the extra effort, get all the side quests in, and really do a completion run. But I'm just not motivated to do it here on a run like this. Yeah, we were. Oh, they have more. What does Blinkweed do? Draws foes that rely on sight, smell, and hearing. Alright. I think that's a cool item, but I don't really see why I would need it. My dad said that he fell into quicksand when he was a kid. He said he walked through a big space under the sand, but nobody believes him. My dad's not always good with the details. Oh, what am I going to do? My husband says he can't take money from people he knows. How does he expect us to stay in business that way? What? I know. Would you help me? If you take these invoices to the folks in town who owe us, I can't take them myself, but if you do it for me, you'll do it, won't you? Please say yes. Oh, I was just about to say I don't want to be the debt collector, but it doesn't give you a choice to say no. Oh, goodness. Oh, I knew you would. Oh, okay, here's the deal. See, I've got 5, and I need you to deliver all of them. First, there's Mr. Cannell. He's southeast of here. The invoice is for 200 lucre. Thanks a lot. Received an invoice. Oh, and we have to do them one at a time? Oh, goodness. Alright, whatever. Ooh. Maverick says, for the most part, the mana games still allow you to connect to the world, and your imagination takes flight. I only use emulators for randomizers these days. Yes, emulators are really good for that. Mavericks, one at a time, and some are stubborn. Yeah, I'll bet. It just doesn't sound like a very fun side quest. When I was younger, I would do anything in a game. I'm like, oh yeah, you want me to do that? Oh, I'll totally do that. Oh, Mr. Canal. I thought he was going to be further southwest, like outside the walls. An invoice? Oh yes, thank you. I feel bad about not paying them. Here's 200 lucre. Thank them for me. I don't get it. Endless. Goes on forever. What's going on? You look like some kind of adventurer. Could you help me decipher this ancient mystery? People of old passed on some good advice. Keep your will steady and pass the desert freely. The sorcerer who stopped the flow of the Great Sand River wrote it. Anyway, I'll read it. Sand flows in an endless cascade, ordering our endless steps. When a pair of trees you find, try keeping this advice in mind. To stop the sand and see the gate, walk around these trees in a figure 8. Can you figure it out? Oh, I think you get the same hint in the original. Alright. This is the store, right? Yeah. Alright, we did Mr. Canal. Mrs. Songo. She's the elderly lady who lives next door. Okay. Next door. Not this way. So it's gotta be this house over here. Ah yes, time to pay the piper. I almost forgot. Here you go, 120 lucre. Big fat liar. In these parts, they tell the story of how Mabels built a sand maze to hide in. A sorcerer who figured it out wrote this: the truth lies beyond the sand, but those who fight the flow of time cannot see the truth. Is that of any help? No, not really. Lester's songs rock. You can totally get into them. Songs can change you. They can make you nicer, or even stronger. This town used to be small and simple, but it got more cultured after Devious became a big-shot aristocrat. Devious is officially a count, but hardly anyone calls him that. I just saw Amanda. She was heading for Devious Manor, and she looked pretty serious. I haven't seen Lester lately. I wonder what's going on. Okay. Oh, I wish I wasn't yawning. What are you up to tonight, Maverick? You playing a game? Alright, we got this one. Mr. Radley. Where does he live now? I heard he likes to shop, so he may have been seen at other shops. I asked what you were doing during the stream. If you were playing a game or catching up on some chores. Just curious. Alright, may have been seen in other stores. Like this one? Nope, we already talked to this kid. What? A bill? Didn't I pay that? Maybe not. Here's 300 lucre. Oh, and here's a tip for you. He's generous. Just making a pizza for dinner. Now listening to you while working on Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors. Have you tried Mega Bonk? I've heard good things about that. It's supposed to be a 3D Vampire Survivors. Oh no, we don't need to talk to the dwarf. My bad. Okay, and we already talked here too. And I don't know why I'm so into doing the invoice stuff. I think it's because I randomly just happened upon the first guy. And I was like... Because he literally was the next guy that I talked to. And then I was like, well, might as well. So... Mr. Ahmed, he owes 1,000. That's a big invoice, and he's southwest of here. Man, yeah, no wonder they're not going to be able to pay rent or put food on the table if they're not collecting. I saw some birds flying. Oh, yeah, wait. Feeble-looking woman with a lute was following them. It really creeped me out. Residence. This must be him. An invoice? Oh, the general store. I owe 1,000 lucre? Me? 1,000? She's off a zero. That lady's whacked. Tell her to be more careful with her math. My tab's not 1,000 lucre, it's 10,000 lucre. Set her straight for me, will you? They got me. I was not expecting that. A beautiful song can dispel evil mist. Remember that. Alright, as soon as I learn a spell or something that... Seems Amanda doesn't like music much. I understand Amanda's feelings all too well. All minstrels do is waste their breath singing. What good does that do? You know what they are, the philosophers of our generation. Don't you agree? Yes. Healing to the soul. Okay. Maverick says, if they ever put this on the Switch, I'd love to work with you and Zero. Oh, yeah, we would totally get it. But I'm starting to think that the only way we'd get this is if they did another collection. They'd have to do like a handheld collection. So they'd have to put like Sword of Mana, Heroes of Mana, and Children of Mana all together on a collection. Which... we talked about that last time as well. I don't have Heroes of Mana or Children of Mana. I used to. But I don't have them anymore, and it's because I just didn't care for them. You know, it doesn't have that world that I enjoy being lost in. But I would pick up the collection just for Sword of Mana. Maybe they could do a collection for Sword of Mana, Adventure of Mana, which I think originally was released on the PSP, but I have it on mobile phone. And maybe one of the DS games? What? I added it wrong? Well, I'll take the whole 10,000. Last of all is Mr. Devious. I know his place is hectic with all those maids. The maid in charge of accounts will pay it. I forget her name. Presto or something. Anywho, Mr. Devious owes us 2,000 lucre. Thanks for collecting. Alright, so this is the last one. And we gotta go all the way to the Count. To go to the Count's residence. Okay. Maverick says, I didn't care for Heroes, but I did enjoy Children a lot. Honestly, I would love it if Square put Dawn of Mana and Sword of Mana in a collection on the Switch or a modern platform. I still have Dawn of Mana for the PlayStation 2. But as far as Mana games that I have that I haven't streamed, at this point, it's just Legend of Mana and Dawn of Mana. And then I do want to get Visions. That is on my list. Alright, so we're at the inn now. I'm a supremely talented pharmacist. If you collect a few things like honey, onions, and also some dice berries, I'll make a honey elixir that'll restore your strength and more. Alright. I don't have any of that stuff. Welcome. 150 lucre to rent a room. Man, just across the desert it's 75. Take care of yourself. Alright, who do we have here? Count Devious has fallen for Amanda? You could do better. Easy, Grandma. There's a path beyond the sand cascade, but no one knows how to stop the sand. I do think it's good for them to have an invoice quest here in Jad, because you have to talk to a lot of people in order to get the right hints on how to get through the next part. Town of Jad. Did we talk to everybody? I think so. Yeah, I think we went everywhere. I will say, these walls look like they're made out of sand. It's too quiet. I sense magic power, and it feels familiar. Could it be? No, she's dead. What's the matter? Nothing. Where is this? Where am I? Oh, is this the Count's palace? What's this? Oh, the birds. The whole place is overflowing with magic power. Devious Manor. Okay, here we go. Oh, gumdrop. No idea where I'm going. Oh, alright. You can talk to the birds. Lady Medusa's turned everyone into birds. What should we do? Did you say Medusa? You mean she's not really dead? Medusa? The Mavol princess and the wife of Lord Grans. That makes her Dark Lord's mother. But I thought that her name was cursed. You aren't supposed to say it. Her name? Medusa? You have a good memory. There's an old superstition about a curse on anyone who speaks her name. Lady Medusa has been losing her strength ever since she came to the human world. Rumors abound as to the reason, but none are persuasive. Lord Grans was upset that his wife was wasting away. He wondered if he could have used the mana power to help her. What a dilemma. He asked me for advice, and the Mana Chief Cassim too. We talked it over quite a bit. Yet no one would step forward to save Lady Medusa. Then there was Vandal. Back then, if Grants had used mana power, the country would have fallen apart. He had no choice. No choice. That may be so, but in time, Lady Medusa lost her memory and sank into the depths of despair. How sad. Such woe when a human and Mavol bond. Surely she resigned herself to fate, but still, how wretched. Lady Medusa has no doubt retreated to the Dune Maze. That is where she and Lord Grans pledged their eternal love. So what do we do? Is there anything we can do to help Medusa? Perhaps. If loving a human was what triggered this, maybe if you destroy the altar where they made their vows. So we destroy the altar of time where they pledged their love? That may be our only hope. Alright, we have control back again. Get the feeling all the pathways that I would have taken would have led me here. Can I go back some more? Yes. Medusa's room. Great, there's a giant bird cage in here. With a room in the back with a locked door. Hey, can you settle this bill? Love between humans and Mavels is forbidden. Please destroy the altar of time where Lord Grants and Lady Medusa pledged their love. I don't think that's going to solve the problem. Crooked Seed? How do we get up there? No secret path there. Aha. Elephant tusk. Devious Manor first floor. Man, just stuff. Luna icon. Pressio, what's your problem? Get any closer and I'll pop you one. Cough it up. What? From my grandmother? A rhinolope? You heartless cur. My grandmother died 3 years ago. People like you who pour salt on wounds should be struck on the head by lightning. Zap! Am I telling her to cough it up? Or no, I'm coughing it up. Oh, do we have the wrong person? We're supposed to give the rhinolope to Priscilla. Bridget, what's the big idea? We're madly busy. Stay out of the way. Huh? Granny give you a rhinolope for me? No. You're a greedy bugger. No, not the bird. Priscilla, there. If you give it to the wrong person, you fail the quest. Yeah. Is this from... It is from Grandma. This is so weird. I mean, my birthday is like today. I know. Would you give her this peach puppy? She totally loves them. Received peach puppy. Even when we're apart, my grandmother always thinks of me. Moon coin. Yeah, no, we were supposed to... This is the one we're supposed to give the invoice to. Pressio. Yeah, you got an invoice? Sure, sorry about that. Sure, I'll pay you. Did she pay? Why are you walking away? Oh, are these all Mavels? To stop the sand flow, you step on a switch in a sandy cave. Our Mavel ancestors feared humans more than humans feared them. Alright, where was the grandma? She wasn't in Jad, was she? We'll have to go back to Menos to give her the peach puppy? Okay. So we did the invoice quest, and now we're doing the peach puppy. Are you Lester? Hmm? Can you tell, Fuji? Sure I can. It's the minstrel I met in Wendell. He says to follow him. Let's get going, Sir Bogard. Yeah, but in true RPG fashion, we're gonna finish the side quests first. And Mr. Devious's 2,000 lucres all here. I owe you a great debt of gratitude. Here's 200 lucre and a piece of Dudbear's gold. I look forward to seeing you again. What do you use Dudbear's gold for? Is it one of those items that you just sell? It's funny that they said that they don't sell them. Okay. They're used for a quest later to power up spirits. Excellent. Alright, let's go through the desert again. And let's give this peach puppy back. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. Oh. You know, even though I was talking about all the... you know, I can't get as invested into my save file. That's just not on physical, real hardware. Ooh, we'll have to go back to the hothouse after, because it's been a few days. Alright, where was the grandma? I'm pretty sure she was in the residence. Yeah, here. How did it go? Did my grandmother like it? Ew, what's that you say? This peach puppy is for me? My, 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 my. Such a sweet girl makes me cry. Thank you, youngster. Taking time out to listen to an old lady? I don't have much, but I want you to have this. Received a rhinolope. With a granddaughter like mine, I'd say I'm the luckiest granny in the world. Couldn't be any happier. Yeah, like that guy with the New York accent. Oh, the table's been moved. Crooked seed. Okay. You won't be doing 100% for this run. Not just because of multiplayer, but also due to missing some missable quests. Yeah, and you know what? It's on my list. You know, I was surprised at how many PS1, 32-bit era RPGs that I have played and enjoyed and just never completed. One of them is Legend of Mana. When I do get around to playing Legend of Mana, I want to do 100%. And I have beaten that game a dozen times, and I have just never 100%ed it. I mean, granted, I don't think you can 100% it unless you follow a guide, and it's going to take multiple playthroughs. We have a different friend of mine, Chrysalis, who's playing through Legend of Mana right now. And Zero and I are both just eating it up because we love it so much. Oh, did I not? Alright, let's do a crooked and an oblong. I should have planted more. Wait, does each 2 seeds only give you 1 fruit? What do I got up here? Belgrade. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Some games are just fun to casually replay without going to 100. See, and Legend of Mana is the quintessential game you just get lost in. Well, how many seeds can I plant then? I don't know what kind of fruit I should be going for. But I know that I definitely should be planting. Oh yeah, man, I'm totally used to Legend of Mana, where 2 seeds will get you a crop of like 3 or 4 fruit, and then you also get more seeds back. So it's just a never-ending supply. And I kind of want to keep 1 copy of every seed. Well, and I probably shouldn't worry about it that much. Fruit choice is another thing you have to look into. Yes, and the seeds have to be monster farmed. Makes sense. Yeah, I probably... Because I really don't think that it's going to... I know that I can just get through the playthrough without interacting with all of these systems. But I still like it. So I guess I should just plant all the seeds. Alright, we'll do that. Because yeah, then when you get the fruit, then you take them in and you farm them. But yeah, my friend Chrysalis, she's going through Legend of Mana. Zero and I are just eating it up. But we keep describing all the subsystems and everything, and we said if completion is measured by excuse me. If completion is measured by how much of the encyclopedia you fill out and Little Cactus Diary, I've never completed the game. So I would like to get a save file. And I now have Legend of Mana 3 different ways. I have my original disc, and then I also have it on a virtual console service for the PlayStation 3, so I can also play it there. And then I have the digital or the physical version on the Switch. And I'm like, okay, now that we have that, I want a file with 100%. Alright, so I know the cannon is fast travel, but usually there's a guy that looks like a cannonball right outside it to, like, fire the cannon once you climb in. So I have no idea how, if there's, like, some interaction that I can do with this cannon, or if I need to wait until later in the game. Can't fast travel yet. Okay.
Do it. Maximize.
Ah, Pixel Knight's here. What's up, Pixel Knight? Ah, take that! Snowman in summer! Bonk. So yes, I want to do a Legend of Mana completion run. And I want to do a Valkyrie Profile best ending run. Valkyrie Profile is another game that I have beaten 2 or 3 times, but I've never gotten the best ending. It's one of those where you don't get the best ending unless you follow a guide. And so I would like to do that. Great, now Olaf is here as well. That's right. And the music is still just killer in this game. Nice 2-hit kills. We'll take it. So yeah, that one is on my list. Alright, now where's the inn? Alright, here's the inn. Okay. Alright, so we'll stay in the inn, and then we will head out to the desert and see if we can solve the puzzle. Been watching some classic Doctor Who, specifically the 4th Doctor serials with the Master in the State of Decay, because I thought the Master was in there, but he ain't. Maverick says the inn is out. Okay, so now we are on the south part of the desert, south part of Jag. So new territory. Oh look, it's Nicolo. Buy something already. Nicolo's always been really good. Mixed meat, spicy meat, phantom meat. If I remember right, there's like something that you get after you buy enough stuff from him. Oh man, I'm just gonna get lost. Well, guess I can't complain. Come on, jump up there. Oh, wait, these are the trees. You're supposed to walk in a figure eight around them. Aha! Dune Maze. Well, I didn't explore the outside of that at all. Oh! Alright, we gotta beat this snake up so that we know... Nice! Level up. We're going for level 20 on Magician type. Buy enough upgrades from him, he evolves to sell some materials for upgrades. Alright. Pixel says, I thought he was in there because the description mentions an old Time Lord foe. And the master for most of the 4th run is called the Decayed Master. Ah. Okay, so... Oh man, I got pygmy. Beat him, Bogard. There. Okay, now... Oh, not that one. Now we check the notebook. The bestiary. Oh, Cobra. And we tried Undyne, so we need to do Salamander. Alright, and what about... Polterbox. Okay. And Goblin. Ooh, Salamander not so good. Gnome. Alright, so Salamander and Gnome. Ringy Jiggy. Vixen says, or the Crispy Master as the fan name for him because he looks like my first attempt to cook a chicken. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna stand up. We haven't done that in a long time. We get into the cooler months around here. I've just been sitting on my butt too much. Okay, so we want to change our spirit. And we're going to go with Gnome. Oh, but the bummer here is our options are switch to the flail. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the idea of using your weapons for tools, but we've already established that since this is an RPG and we're min-maxing the stuff, we already have a good weapon for jabbing. It's the bow, so we don't need yeah. No. Items. Oh, what do we have here? Spirit icons. Cause status effects in foes. Okay. Meat items, other items, recovery items. Alright. So we want this. Oh, back off, snake. Back off, Snick. Streamer who stands blasphemy. Wait a minute, you have legs? He levitates from beans. Yeah, so, ooh, Sultan Silk. Yeah, we gotta make a hat or something out of that. Oh, man. So ever since deciding that we were gonna go with a mage build, I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna keep the staff equipped, because the staff, does homing magic. Oh, petrified. Nope. Downside of homing magic. Oh, he just dies at the end. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to switch to Wisp. I don't know if casting support magic ups your skill level, but We'll go salamander. We've been fighting a lot more of these. Oh, they do about the same. Cockatrice. I don't know if fire's gonna do it. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Ooh, I remember in the old days when I was streaming from the unfinished basement, I would hit a part in a game. I'd be playing like Castlevania or Mega Man, and I would get to the same part and I would just fail a few times in a row. And after that I was like, oh, I need to focus. You know what? We're gonna stand up. And standing up actually helped a lot. Okay, wait a minute. Was there a treasure chest over here? Or did I miss something? I'm not seeing any glinting on the ground, right? There's no geodudes around here. Okay. Alright. Is that just a weird dead end? Aha, take that. That's what you get for sleeping, punk. Oh, nice. Oh, I am out of magic. Ugh. Oh, nice. I now have enough magic power that one recovery from sit will give me 6 MP, and that's enough to cast a single offensive spell. So that's cool. Oh, I am noticing that the downside is, since I've raised up my desk, my monitor is now covering the light from over there, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, so nothing over here either. Should we just do some smacking? No, we should not. We should definitely do some fire. Alright, and then we did have a guy in town talk about how he fell into a whirlpool. Or, not a whirlpool. Oh, Nicolo's down here too? Sell an item. Buy something already. Buy an item. Buy something already. What good accessories do you have? None! No good accessories. Wait, how much was that? Nicolo, you're selling accessories that do nothing? For a ridiculous amount? And I wait, Geodude, and Maverick mentioned evolving. I knew this was secretly a Legends EA stream. I don't know. Part of me wants to get excited about, like, Pokemon, but... Oh, Gummy Frog just sets your death blow to max? That's cool. But I don't know. Oh! I hit a switch. So this should do something to the waterfall, right? Wait, by pressing this switch, do I undo this one? No? Do I need to find more switches? Wait. Was that cave entrance there? I don't think it was. He's selling stuff that does nothing. Why are those capitalism for you? Oops, missed the chest. Don't tell Zero. Although I have been playing the Secret of Mana stream while working, and there was one time where Zero missed a chest, and it was just like that. Wait a minute. Have we been here? No, we can't have been here. That's why there's a chest up there. Okay, so we gotta change our weapon up. Oh, there's a polter box. We've totally been here already. Yeah, this is the way we came in. Alright, we'll go back to the spirits. Go for light. Start casting some... Or no, not casting. Recovering so we can cast some heal. Some places look familiar, so fully explore every room. Yeah. Although, that is something that we just got better at over time. It's the same with a lot of Zelda games and such, where you're in a room and it just looks familiar. Pokemon was way guilty of this in the early days. This might be the best game to try mage build on. Really? It doesn't go through there? Alright. Well, let's see. Nope, does nothing. Great. Okay. Okay. So we went through here. So we want to change our weapon and go back to the staff. And when we want to change our spirit, and go back to, is it gnome or fire that does better against these guys? I don't know if I like that. It petrifies them, and then they just die. What? Are you coming to hang out? No, it'll be a little difficult. The game's on this tiny part of the screen. Yeah. Yes, dear. You want to come and see the camera so you can see what's in it and what's not? My wife's decided to come hang out, which is rare. Of course, she has chores that she's doing upstairs. It's fine with me. Maverick says hi. Let's see. Pixel says Marvel Comics Invasion, finally for a release date on December 1st, revealed the last two characters being Iron Man and Jean Grey, which are the two least surprising reveals. Oh man, we are low on health again. We can fix that. Alright, back up to full. Go back to fire. Fire works well on everyone here. You would think, since we're in the desert, that they'd be a little more accustomed to fire. You can say funny things, but nobody can hear you but me. No, our daughters keep coming down in here and like making sure they get on camera and wave and stuff. Did we get all them in bed? Okay, good. All right. Okay, so we went down into the sand pit and we flipped a couple switches. Are we just supposed to keep finding Nicolo in different places? Because we found him at the very beginning, and then we found him...
You can do it!
Maverick says, yeah, that's the best part. She can get away with everything. All we can do is question your sanity. Oh, do I look silly talking to nobody over here? Bogart doesn't have any magic, does he? No. Come on, help again. Ooh, a Dryad icon. Oh. Well, we got to the point where we had to turn on the heater in our house. And it surprisingly makes my little office one of the warmest rooms in the house. As long as the furnace is running. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if my wife is like, oh yeah, we oh, that's not gonna work. If my wife comes down and is like, yeah, I just want to hang out in the warm room. Nope, this one. Now, was that cave there already? I don't remember. No, I don't think it was. So we need no magic for that? Get out of there, Bogart! We're getting into Link's Awakening territory where... And I think Link's Awakening does it well, where you spend a lot of time just swapping out items. Gnome is good against this guy, right? Yeah. Maverick says it's not about finding the shopkeeper, but you are missing the path forward. That's why I said roughly check every cave. Pixel says, how do we not know Seth is faking it? And if his wife is really there. Maverick goes, yes, hence the questioning of the sanity. I remember when we were playing Trials of Mana down here, there was one stream where Kensei Zero and I were down here, and we were pretty much sweating, and it was like dead of winter, like February. And it was just because we kept the door closed, and we had the heater vent open. And that has been my mistake, so the heater vent closes if it gets too warm down here. Back then we had some people living in our basement. There's currently no one living in the basement, so I would be fine if we just kept the door wide open just to increase the airflow through here. But I remember I was wearing like some warm clothing, and I was like, man, I wish I wasn't wearing these like warm sweatpants or something. Now wait a minute. Okay, is this the sand that we're supposed to... Aha. Is there more than one? I don't like that. This just ends up turning into a really long death animation. Okay. Well, we are making it to new places still. Fire coin. Cool, cool. I'm still used to those being tempering materials. Okay, nothing out here. Oh, no, we can go through here. Okay. Nice, level up again. Bobob wood. I think we have enough of that. If you saw a mouse down here, dear, I don't think anyone would be questioning if you're really there or not. You would make some noise. Alright, back in the Dune Maze again. I don't think you can jump down to there, can you? No? I think even if you did, you might get stuck. Yeah, there's gotta be... Ooh, excuse me. There's gotta be a way to lower these walls. That's gotta be why they are done that way. That's just old Tom and Jerry cartoon playing in the background. Oh, man. Oh, are we supposed to get an axe here? Playing a game called Sword of Mana. Oh man, don't get too close to these goblins. They don't like it. What are you eating over there? It smells so good. Are you asking me a question? Okay, so axe is slash. We already have sickle, but it's only level 1. We should probably pick one of these and go with it. Kensei Zero's here. What is the best... What is the best pattern? No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, and if I go axe... Because I'm sure the axe is stronger, but... What's the... Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, the Zero's here. Seth is saved. Ooh, that's really slow, though. Alright, so yeah, I think for slashing weapons, we're going to have to go with sickle. Ooh, that's nice. Because you can get a couple hits if you do it right. Okay, okay. We'll run with the sickle for a while. Oh, Kensei Zero, he's going to start a run of this on Tuesday. Yeah, he'll catch up. Ah, this must be the last switch. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be watching Zero's playthrough of this just because I know he's going to do a hero playthrough. And so there's different parts in the story where the hero, and we're in the middle of one of them right now. Aha, take that. Yeah, I put the desk up and I'm now covering this light over here. So that's also making a difference. Yeah. Bye. Love you, sweetie. Like I said, my wife left the room and goes, "It's actually really cold out here." I was like, "Yep." Alright, we are switching back to Wisp just for the healing. Kensei says, I grabbed a copy for RetroArch and I'm working on getting my controller working. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I know Zero's going to do a hero playthrough because the hero gets the sword. I don't think the heroine ever gets a sword. But I don't think the hero ever gets the staff. And Maverick might have to correct me on that. Maverick and I were reminiscing earlier about how we would really, really like if this game specifically was re-released on some modern hardware so that we could all play and run through the connectivity stuff and whatnot. Kenzie says, nope, hero never gets the staff. Maverick says, yes, sword is hero only. And Kenzie says, same, that would be so cool. Okay, so we hit the last switch. Alright, so let's get out of here. I think we have figured out our 3 weapons of choice. Ouch! What? Can I not cast? Oh, no. No, duh. I'm sitting here going, why am I not hitting? That's because I'm... Yeah, want that. We want sit. But Maverick says, I'd make a joke about the lady getting the staff, but I don't want to get upset over a bad joke. Pixel says, I'm trying to get low latency on my PS5 since we recently got PS Plus, and for some reason Roku makes you do this freaking cheat code to figure it out. Oh, so I feel like a glass cannon. I feel like if I was putting more of my level ups into warrior and monk, well, I don't feel, I know for sure that I would be getting, that I would have higher health and higher defense. But instead, so I have doing fire. I feel like I can hit, if I do it right, and especially if I have the staff, I can hit enemies from a distance, and I'm in essentially no danger. But when an enemy does catch up to me, then it's like, oh yeah, no, you can't do any of that. Okay, so this must open up this one. Yep. And then this one must open up the last one, so I can get the chest. Okay, found out this little puzzle. And our reward, an elephant tusk. Is that a forging material? Kensei says, have you done anything with the forging yet? Yes, we did earlier figure out how the forging works. So we were able to forge a new staff and a new sickle and a new bow. Because again, there's 3 types of attacks, and you may as well just pick one weapon of each type and just do that. I do like the sickle. It doesn't hit every time, but if you can do it right, it'll hit twice. Nice! Alright, I'm about to get lost again. Okay, so there's nothing over here. Gotta forge some new armor. We did forge new armor. Your level is low, you're still in beginning armor, and you're constantly getting near enemies. You're becoming mashed potato. The bow also hits twice if you shoot it from very close. I did notice that, yes. Oh, too close. So, yeah. We were able to forge, but we only had bobob wood and topple cotton. So, yeah, we probably are still in, you know, the still most beginner of armor. Because, yeah, I don't think anyone sells any armor. Yeah, do, Alright, what are we doing now? Alright, so we have a treasure chest. There's a cave. I bet we're supposed to go in the cave and hit a switch. Red Moon Horn, huh? Same with accessories, man. Oh, damn. Okay, so we need Undyne for that. Because, yeah, even if we go here, yeah, we don't fall. Okay, so let's go in here. Armor type and armor level can make a big difference for survivability. Nobody says armor sells armor, just materials. I don't even think we've had anyone sell materials yet. I'm gonna have to like figure out what kind of so here's a question. If I invest a bunch of fruit, whoa, what happened? Oh, did we defeat all the enemies in this area and then it just warped me to a part that I haven't been yet? Okay. Jin, you saved me. I was attacked by a cockatrice and turned into a stone. Is he a snake? For so many years, stuck as a stone. You're a savior. How can I repay you? Take me with you. Yes. Why would you say no? It almost makes me want to go back and say no, just to see what happens. Thank you so much. I'll make you proud. You'll be surprised. Received Jin, a wind spirit. Okay. Oh, so was that stone deal that I found not really yeah, man, I feel like a total glass cannon. I was totally able to wipe the floor with those guys, but I got hit like once and it just wrecked me. Maverick says, okay, now I'm really wanting to replay this. You know, the same thing happens to me. I'm sitting here watching Chrysalis play Legend of Mana, and I'm like, I just want to play Legend of Mana. Nicolo says mats, doesn't he? No. Kensei says, you should go to Nicolo and buy and sell an inordinate amount of stuff. One at a time. $251. Yeah. So when you buy, because you can only buy things one at a time. Because I think we've already bought like 3 or 4. So do you have to go into the buy menu 251 times and buy something? Or can I just buy 251 one time of other stuff? Dune Maze. Okay. Oh no, we gotta be using Jin. If for no other reason, we gotta level him up. Oh, well, nah, it's alright. He's pretty good. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, and speed up. Ooh, speed up. That's going to be super cool. Enter and leave with 1 purchase each enter. Okay. Kensei says, you can buy multiple things at a time, but for the special shop, you need to make a purchase, leave the purchase screen, and then re-enter and make a separate one. Okay. Because I'll admit, when I do Undyne and accidentally cast her support magic, and it just traps you in that bubble, I'm like, oh man, who wants this? Get me out of here. But if the shop will show up, but only with Nicolo. Oh, okay. But I'm sitting here going, oh man, I went through a door and totally forgot what I was saying. Doorway effect even works in games. So does this really need Jin? Yes. Alright, so we actually weren't going to get through there with Undyne. We needed Jin. So we're going the right way. He will sell all but the rarest material. Okay. Ooh, we got a boss fight. We will pray to the Mana Goddess. Animal bone. Okay, okay. Boss fight? No? Honk. Alright, then we want to go to items, recovery items, and chocolate. There we go. Wind is not going to work against Cockatrice, which makes sense. They were able to imprison him. Wind works great against these guys, though. Angel Grail. If you guys do play again, remember that you cannot use the Angel Grail on your own character. I thought that I would be able to... I was playing as the other character, in this case Bogard, and the player character... Oh, the player character died, and it went straight to the game over screen. It just said your strength has been depleted, and it went to the game over screen. I was like, holy crap. I thought for sure I was going to be able to Angel Grail that, but nope. Alright, where are we? Did I just go around in a circle? Nice. Okay, yeah, I think this is where we came out, and then we did just a big circle, and the only way we can go is down. Dang it, there's a cockatrice. Alright, we'll leave this screen. No cockatrice? Okay, good. Go ahead, Bogard. Just guard me while I sit here for a second. I did forget my Mountain Dew with lunch today. Usually on Wednesdays I treat myself to a Mountain Dew with lunch. Specifically for the purpose where I can be a little more focused and a little less tired when I stay up and stream. Didn't get it today, but I guess I just had such a good day that I didn't need it. Bogard is guarding, yes. Okay, we're back up to full on MP, and I gotta say, how much of a difference just that sit... Oh, that's just mean. How much of a difference that sit ability is making. Alright. No. I'll show you. Yeah. I'm sure this would be much harder. Oh, a polterbox, but it didn't drop anything? Lame. Alright, we gotta level up. Because if I were having to rely on magic walnuts in order to do this, then I would be either broke or upset. But I did tell myself I wasn't going to be stingy. Oh, this one must be a real chest because I'm not attacking it. Nice! Ooh, Grand Steel! Maybe we'll have to upgrade our sickle. Oh yeah, that was the question I had earlier. If I have a weapon and I invest a bunch of fruit in it and then I reforge it, do I lose all of those fruit augments? Because you do reset how many times you can forge it. If I remember right. Steel! I wonder how you would do with Fantasy Life I?
Believe in yourselves and the power of...
I believe you lose them, yes. Okay. Because, yeah, that's going to put... Oh, I missed the chest. That's going to put a bit of a damper on... You know, I feel like I'm going to want to create the best staff, aside from Crystal. And only then forge and upgrade it. But... I don't know. I guess it's going to depend on how limited fruit and other forging materials are. Because if they're fine, then maybe I don't have a problem just going in and forging up an item or weapon and then or tempering a weapon and then forging a new one. Dang it. Go get him, Bogard. Get the cockatrice. Smack him. How vulnerable is he to staff bonks? Not very. Alright, Bogard, do your thing. Yeah! Get him! Yeah, got him. Oh, and there's a treasure. Worry about tempering labor later. Fruit isn't super limited since you have the hothouse. It did make me concerned because as we were planting, I realized, oh, do I only get one fruit for every 2 seeds? Because I was used to Legend of Mana. If you plant 2 seeds, you get like 4 or 5 fruit and you get more seeds. That guy's new. Oh man, I need the flail again? Oh, I am out of mana. Alright, stand guard, Bogard. You can farm for seeds. Okay, alright. Because yeah, we ran into our second hothouse today. You do have more control over what fruit you get to. Okay. So I went and planted almost all the seeds I have. Not knowing what fruit, you know, I'm just planting. Not knowing what fruit I'm going to get, but I was like, you know what? I want to plant. You got to get that fruit harvest. Okay. Bonk. It doesn't matter how fast you are if you can't make your way down the stairs, suckers. I will admit, the flail is feeling like an HM in Pokemon, where it's like, oh, you need to cross this gap? Alright, go pull out your HM. Nope. Hit the wrong button. And then just swap it out again. Go back to the staff. No, we can go back to the sickle. In fact, I probably need to hit things with the sickle more often. No, wrong button. Yeah, weapon... Not weapon. I want status. No, not that. This one. Yeah, my sickle's still at level 1, whereas my other weapons of choice are at level 7. So, yeah. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but in like Secret of Mana and Sword of Mana, or in Secret of Mana, there was a cap. Oh, I forgot I don't have the staff on anymore. I have to aim. Man, is that the problem I'm having? I'm using this slash weapon, but none of these enemies are good against it. Or maybe I just need to level up the sickle. It is level 1, and I know your attack with the weapon goes up as you level it, so it might just be sucky right now. Oh, not that. No, that's not what I wanted either. Come on, Seth, there's way less buttons on this setup. That's not what I wanted. Let me out! Look at that! Wrecked them all in one spell. Still need to practice swinging the sickle, though. Okay, so I hit the button. Oh, man. Yeah, take him out, Bogard. Oh, this is going to be tricky. So now I've invested so much into magic that my weapon does little to no damage. This is new for me. Again, because we're going to be talking about mage build for a lot of this playthrough, I feel like. Because usually when you have a mage build, you still swing your weapon when you run out of MP. But I don't run out of MP anymore. Oh, there's nothing over here? Basically gotta level your weapon by hitting yes. But the problem is... Okay, so I hit a button in there, so I have to go back now. What did I change? Bonk. Ugh. Also, a weapon level still gains levels even if it does 0 damage. Oh, yes. I was... In between streams, I did some grinding on the spirits. And I actually leveled up Gnome the fastest because his attack did 0 damage against the pink Rabbites. And so I could constantly just hit it. Okay. So we hit a button up here. Is this gonna make any difference? Was this here before? I want to say no. Altar of Time. Alright, this is where we were supposed to make it. So maybe we have a boss fight? Oh good, these are real. A Choco Lump. Yeah, looks like it's preparing us for a boss fight. Marble? What does marble do? Oh, look. Our favorite Golden Goddess statue. Okay. Oh, I remember this scene from the original game. So when you're playing marbles for forging mats. Okay. So in the original game, you fight Medusa as Sumo, and Amanda is your partner. And I believe then you have a really sad scene where, like, Amanda gets infected, and then she has to die too. Moment of silence for this poor unfortunate Seth. He knows not what he does. Sumo, is she? Quick! Fuji, help her! Cast healing spell. Oh, Bogard. Medusa, don't talk. You'll hurt yourself. It's over for me. My husband's loot. Where is it? Here, this is Lord Granzus. You knew him well. I will pass this loot into your care. Lady Medusa. And then, I'll let my winged friends partake of my blood. That way they'll go back to the way they once were. Lester, thank you for your lovely songs. Through your music, my buried memories slowly resurfaced. I could recall my beloved Grants. Bogard, is Grants? He had his hands full with Shroud, so he's a bit tired, but otherwise he's fine. Don't worry about him. Oh, good. Bogard, Grants and the children, take good care. Head bow. Head bow. Why did this happen? Oh, of course. And then Devious and Dark Lord show up as his mother is dying. Wait, Devious is also son? I thought it was just Dark Lord. Bogard and the heretic girl. What are you fighting for? Oh no! Medusa's blood. How will we change Lester back now? Wait, what happened to Medusa? Stroud, mother is gone. Here, take the key to the Mana Sanctuary and be on your way. Gurdna. I mean, Gurdna? Gurdna. I really want to know the rest of his name. Gurdna. I mean, Devious. Oh man, so we have Stroud who changed his name to Dark Lord and Gurdna who changed his name to Devious. Oh my goodness. The Mana Clan betrayed our mother once before. We can't let them get away with this. Stand aside, Stroud. Don't let your feelings cloud your judgment. I'll settle the score. I'll show these fools what hell is really like. I did leave Mother's affairs to you. All right then, Devious. You may resolve my grief. Now, which one of you curs killed my mother? Oh! Did Bogard block or take the hit or what? Bogard, don't go! Sir Bogard! You insolent wretches killed my mother for no reason. Before I kill you, you shall taste my pain. Come to my manor and be sure to bring your anger and sadness. I'll be waiting. Amanda, what's wrong? You've got to stay strong. I was bitten by Medusa, and now... my blood. It feels like it's boiling. Oh, okay. So if I remember right, you show up as a hero with Amanda, and you fight like this monster form of Medusa. And the whole reason you come here is because you recognize that Lester has been turned into a bird. Oh no, she got purple skin! Lester, it hurts. Help me, Lester. Oh, is she gonna turn into a... No, Amanda. Stop it, Amanda. It's me. It's Sumo. You've got to remember me. Is this Lester singing? Sumo, it's like there's someone inside of me who wants to destroy you. Sumo, quick, leave with her, now, before I kill the both of you. You can't mean that. Amanda, we can't leave you. We promised, right? We'd always be together. Let me see that smiling face of yours, Amanda. Oh man, this guy has not seen enough movies. Sumo, it's no use, but I'm glad I could see you again before I die. Sumo, do me a favor. It won't be long before I become like Lady Medusa, become a monster that hurts and kills innocent people. Please put me out of my misery. I know you won't deny me. My last wish. Amanda. Okay. Oh, do I have to do it? Oh, goodness. Fuji, try to bring her... We just went through this. Okay. Oh, we're getting a total, what is it? Last Jedi moment. More! 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 Amanda, are you... Sumo, give my blood to Lester. Oh, poof. Sis, hang on, sis. Lester, thank heavens, my Lester. I'm sorry, Lester. Just when I was free and we could be a family again. Sumo, thanks for doing what I asked. Looks like I broke our promise to be together from now on. I'm sorry. Take good care of the girl. Amanda! Yeah, this was much more sad if you play the hero story. Because I remember when we played it on the Game Boy, it was really sad. Because you go through the whole Lester-Amanda story and you become attached to these as characters. But when you're playing the Heroine story and you just see the end of it, it's like, I don't know what's going on here. I've barely seen Amanda twice the whole game. I saw Lester once. So, no, why? What am I fighting for? Why couldn't I save her? So, yeah, I'm sure this moment will mean more when Kensei Zero gets to this part. Medusa got a bit sandy. You're forced to kill his cuddle buddy. Yeah. If we still had the stream and could go back, and because I'm pretty sure I only streamed this on Twitch, and so it didn't get saved for long term. But yeah, I remember it being more impactful when you're playing from the perspective of Sumo. Don't blame yourself, it's not your fault. There's nothing we could do. Sumo, you did everything you possibly could for Amanda, right? And she would have done the same for you. I'm sure she doesn't have any regrets. Sumo, when my sister came home, you were all she talked about. She was so happy to see you again. Lester, look, Amanda has such a peaceful expression on her face. She certainly does. She looks so happy. There's nothing we can do for my sister now. Sumo, shouldn't we find Sir Bogard? Sumo, we have to set aside our grief for now. There are things we have to do for Amanda. I'm going to make sure no one else suffers like you did. We'll rescue Bogard, then it'll be time to finally put a stop to Devious and Dark Lord. Oh, and then we warp right back. Lady Medusa was Lord Grant's wife, and Devious called Medusa his mother, as did Dark Lord. So Devious and Dark Lord are brothers. Dark Lord murdered my mother and father, but his mother died by my hand. Before I knew it, I'd done the same thing he did. Oh, we're going to get one of those storylines of, am I really better than the bad guys when I do the same thing that they do? Believe in yourself. The only thing you have to be concerned with is making sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else. As Sumo, it hurts. It did hurt. Yes. And that's the thing. I know what it's like to go through that side, but I guess that shows how good the story is from Sumo's side. It really does make you attached to these characters so that that moment means something. And you just don't get this with Heroine. You're right, Fuji. So I'm going to look forward to watching Tensei Zero's part of the stream where he runs through that. Starts on Tuesday, right, Kensei? But I'll never see Amanda's smile again. Sumo, Devious lost someone too. Fighting has never been our main goal, has it? Oh, it has been for Sumo. Since we met Sumo, his whole quest has been revenge. My sister's blood. Here, it's for you. I know you loved her. Please take it. Lester. Do you remember what happened the first time we met Devious and Wendell? In Wendell? When Devious heard Lester's song, he looked like a child without a home. Now, Sumo, both you and Devious have lost yourselves in hatred and sadness. No matter how this ends, I have a feeling you'll regret it. Oh! I get it, Fuji. I'll leave the rest up to you. Wait, what? Oh, I get Lester? Alright, that's a little different. Whew, I had to stretch my legs there. I'll bet that looked pretty funny on the stream. Her story, it makes her act as the end, it makes her acts at the end of the game hurt more, but honestly, you have almost no connection to the characters he loses. And Kensei says, I actually haven't played through her story yet. And that's the whole reason why I wanted to play as Fuji this time, because I've never played through her story. And I feel like I played through Sumo's when we played the original. Alright, let's see what Lester has, since Kensei's calling him the most useless character in the game. Does he not attack? Is that his deal? I mean, he does attack. He's just terrible. Oh, okay. Not NBCB. Behavior. Stats. Okay, so he's a bow user with Dryad. Oh, okay, so he's a magic user. Does he use magic? Or does he just have an affinity for Dryad? He's just terrible. That power. Okay. Because I know when you play Legend of Mana and you get Pearl, she literally does not attack.
Defeat magic.
Wait, are we supposed to be like talking to the birds and reviving them? No? Well, if we still had blood from Medusa, shouldn't we have brought that? Maverick says, I've played both characters. I always feel Sumo's is the better story. And that makes sense to me why it would. Sumo's was... The story was written for Sumo. Even in the second remake, Adventure of Mana, you play as Sumo. Oh, Lady Medusa. Oh, wait, the boss fight's probably... Actually... Yeah, the boss fight's probably up... over there. Devious took the blood. You have the sister's blood. Ah, yes, yes. Yes, Pearl is useless, which is funny when Chrysalis is playing. I also didn't do anything with the NPC chart. I'm gonna have to change my NPC chart because I really can't. Hers really needs to be. Wait, why does it keep changing? Why does it keep resetting? Stay back and cast magic. Oh, that's why. Okay, and then I want. Yeah, I want the other guy to be there. Okay. I have found that the best setting for NPCs in the mana games is to tell them to stay back but be really aggressive with their weapons. Okay. Alright, this has got to be where we do the... No? Oh, okay. In here? We're sorry, we were too late. Yes, I know. Lady Medusa's magic power is gone. Please tell me, did Lady Medusa meet a peaceful end? Yes, yes she did. Yes, Lady Medusa passed peacefully into a deep slumber with a beautiful expression on her face. I am relieved. Master Devious awaits. Oh, great. When was the last time we saved the game? Oh well. We have lots of recovery items. Let's see if we get one shot or not. Oh, wonderful. Alright, how good is Jin against these?
Don't forget to save your game.
Save.
Don't forget to save your game.
Alright, well my slashing does nothing against these guys. I'm gonna hope that there's a save point between here and the boss fight. The game wouldn't do me wrong like that, would it? Oh, crap. Is this why he's useless? Because we both... Wait, those gestures didn't do stab or slice? Alright, just a minute. Have you played GBA games? Alright, that's true. No, I've saved since you got here, Maverick. Every time we come across a mana statue, I save the game. I know we're emulating, but I haven't been using save states. I've just been using the in-game save. Most enemies in here take almost no damage from physical. Alright. Is it Spectre? It is Spectre. Oh yeah, no physical. Ah, Wisp. We should be using Wisp. Okay. Spirits. Wisp. And yeah, if we can't do any damage with weapons, then we might as well swap to staff. Is that a polterbox? No. Oh, werewolves take physical damage. Alright, so we can't get over to that chest yet. Okay. Oh, now we can? Maybe? Ouch! Don't do that. So we have Luna magic here? Come on, Lester. Yeah. I already talked about what Lester's name reminds me of last time. Lester's Possum Park. From Goof Troop. Or from a Goofy movie. Alright, Long Seed. Oh man, we are just... The names... So I was reading an interview from the developer who says that the Mana games, that the world of Mana is each its own instance. Every time you play a game or a story in the Mana series of games, you get a different instance of the world. And I liked that. Oh, get him, Lester. Get him, Lester. My goodness. Oh, it's Hillhome. Welcome, Hillhome. We are playing Sword of Mana tonight. We are in the middle of a Heroine playthrough, which is my first Heroine playthrough. Usually you play through as the hero, but we're going to be playing through as the heroine. And yeah, this is just kind of a continuation of us playing through the Mana series on this channel. So, yeah, evening. What were you playing over on your channel? Ooh, Hades 2. Excellent. Post main quest Hades 2. I have a theory that I should not be bashing this guy. No spoilers. I haven't beaten the whole game yet. I have a theory that... Oh, am I supposed to hit this as Lester? Alright. Been playing a bit too much Hollow Knight. Hillhome says, yeah, I beat the main story stuff, and now I'm working on extra achievements and the post-main story. Good times. My theory is that those of us that are a little more seasoned and grew up with the older style of games, I feel like the... Oh, I am out of magic. I feel like... Oh, great, of course, that does nothing. I feel like, what is it? Roguelike games particularly appeal to those of us who are retro fans because we grew up, like, playing through the same level over and over again and, like, learning the enemy patterns and really coming up with a strategy that you have to stick to get through some of these. And so when you have these games like Hades 2, and I was playing Crypt of the Necrodancer, those games just lend well to that kind of play style. And for those of you who were that would that were high score chasers in the arcades. I feel like that translated from high score chasing, because high score chasing back in the arcade was pretty much just PvP taking turns. And I feel like the people who were really big on the score chasing started playing ladder games like, well, first you have your one-on-one fighters like Street Fighter 2, but then you also have like, oh, what is it? Like hero shooters and other games like that, where now instead of just PvP but you're taking turns, you actually get to play against the other. So you're playing games like League of Legends, and I don't know why I can't think of that Blizzard. Oh, Overwatch. Oh wow, we got right out of the way on that one. Oh, with a level up. Nice. Smash Brothers, yeah. Holmes says, now as a kid I mostly played RPGs because I didn't have very good hand-eye coordination, but I do love Hades 1 and 2. Mechanically, they're just very well done. Spelunky 2 can go die in a fire forever, though. Alright, we are still going for level 20 on the Magician type upgrades. Like I said, that's just the theory of mine right now. If I could get like a bigger sample size, then maybe I'd be a little more convinced. But so far, it's pretty much my observation that most of the people I know that enjoy playing Hades 2 and games like that are older people like me. And are longtime gamers. I would happily be proven wrong. Alright, Mr. Knight. Oh, can we walk on those? Is that what this little enemy is supposed to show me? That we can walk on these? Oh, that's annoying. So can I jump down to there? Aha! Ah, that's a new trick. If anything would be like the Gauntlet arcade game, where over time you slowly got stronger and more able to survive for longer times. See, in Gauntlet, I really like the Gauntlet games that I have played. The one I played the most, I think, was for the PlayStation 2. It was a more modern Gauntlet game, but I have played some of the more classic Gauntlets where they are designed to have like 4-player parties and whatnot. There we go. It never ended. Maverick says, I don't blame you. The hardest part for me at the moment is rival fights. I'm on a set of them and it is so painful. Hillam says, I played the OG on my NES as a kid. It never ended, or at least not that I know of. Yeah. I do remember just having so much fun, especially if you got a party together and did 4-player Gauntlet runs. So. Run, Lester. Hillam says, yeah, I just did one set of those so far. I need to beat a run to the top with 6 Fear and get more Nightmare stuff for upgrades. But at this point, it's chill mode. Uh-oh. Jump back down. Jump back down. Attack from a distance. We are magic user. Okay. Now jump up there. And now we sit. Most fear I've done is 10. So the one that I'm most intrigued by, as far as I've heard so much good stuff about Hades and Hades 2. I know Jarok has tried to convince me to play it a couple times. But the one that has my interest so far is 20XX, which, you know, it's based on Mega Man. And is super interesting. I really want to like Crypt of the Necrodancer more, but I have 2 games that are all about attacking and moving on the beat, and I just can't, like, they're not clicking like I thought they would. Like, I enjoy playing rhythm games. Alright. Am I going in circles now? Whoa. When, come on, Lester, I need you for this guy. Lester! No! Oh, you idiot. Alright, now walk around with me. Yeah, this way. Can we even hurt this guy with a bow? But yeah, I haven't been able to get those to land quite right. So yeah, rhythm game's good. For some reason, attacking to the beat game's not so good in my book. Maverick says, chill mode till you get to Rival 3. I do like the ability where I can sit and regain MP while I read chat. That's so nice. Then Prometheus and Cerberus are an absolute monster. Rival Chronos broke my heart. The Hades series and the 20XX and 30XX games are absolutely amazing. If you try 20XX or 30S on PC, I'd join you if you would allow me. Oh, I would totally allow you. I currently have 20XX on Switch right now. Hilham says, nothing will ever compare to the joyous serendipity of 100% on my Hades 1 on my 100th one. Oh, cool! I won 44 out of 10 runs in that game and I made it to the final boss in 52 of them. Nothing will top that. I've peaked. Zero says, I have 30XX on PC. It is fun too when I can get my controller working. Ah, well, it sounds like I'll have to get 30XX on PC. Okay, I swear we've been here? Am I going crazy? I have trouble playing Hades 1. It hurts me so much considering how I got it. So I was watching Kensei's stream this week, and he said, what is the worst status ailment and why is it poison? Because he asked me what it was, and I said, I think it's charming. You know, infatuation or charm. Because if you get inflicted with that, then you either lose your turn or you can't select your attack targets. I'm pretty sure I've gone backwards to the beginning. Ah, crap. Yeah. But Zero's point was poison is the worst one because it's not fair. It's when poison is used on you, it can be a big deal. This chip damage can be a big hindrance to the run. But if his poison is used on... Oh, I can go this way. If you use poison on an enemy, then it's, like, worthless. Man, it's a good thing that the enemies are here to show me where you can go. Good gracious. Hilham says charm or stun, I'd say. Maverick says, my mom got me Hades 1 2 days before she passed. And I love the game, but it's hard to do. Ugh. In Hades 1, I used poison brutally. Kensei says, okay, but here's my caveat. It's for both you and the enemy. Yes. So did I explain it correctly? You know, it's the worst status, but it has to go both ways. Because here, I'm Festive Freezing Fog that also dropped lightning. Like, charm and stun suck, but they kind of suck equally for the enemy because they do what you want it to do. They take the enemy out of the fight entirely. Yes, that's the right way to explain it. So yeah, when the question is, what's the worst status and why is it poison? It's both ways. Gummy frog. Oh, get him. Come on, Lester. Shoot that bow. He's just begging for it. You just gotta... Oh, nope, he can hit us. Well, yeah, let's get the easy kills and XP. Let's see. You assume, Kensei, that games allow both sides to do charm, for instance? That's true. Oh. What spirit is that? Is that the layers of Battle Brothers? It isn't, but when they do, it's ridiculously effective. A la Hades 2. Film says, I had charm in Hades 2 tonight. Yeah, I think it's Jin. Excellent. And now we sit. Whereas poison 90% of the time is devastating against you and meh against most enemies. And Hilham says, not gonna lie, the first enemy I took out because it just moves to the second enemy. That was the first enemy I took out, just because it moves to the second enemy. Gotta use that cheese. Monster Hunter is one of the few where poison is actually good. Poison in Hades 2, we won't talk about it. It is painful. Yeah, probably illustrating Zero's point. The other thing we've been talking about a whole lot on this run is running magic-based or mage-based classes and jobs versus warrior and monk and other physically based classes and jobs. Because I'm running a mage-based build here, and so far it has been my best experience with a mage-based build. Pretty much just because... Oh, I still have Jin equipped. Nice. Yeah, pretty much just because it's easy to regain MP, which is always the frustration I have. Oh, that's not... Oh, they turn into a little ghost. That's so cool. Not as cool as seeing the Reaper in Sword of Man, though. Alright, so we want to go back to Spirits, and we want Wisp, and then we need to go to Items, and Recovery Items, and we'll use Angel Grail. I like doing Ares Blades on primary, burn on secondary, and weakness is my aura. It works so crazy well. Ah, see, we got charm on this guy. Oh man, do I get the feeling that the right way was through the Jin thing? I'll admit, that's like one of the worst things now about dungeons, is I'm not trying to find the main path, I'm trying to find the side path. Alright, so I need to come back here, use Jin. Yep, and get the... I don't know why I ran right for the treasure box. I obviously should be beating up this guy first. Oh, not with Jin though. Jin does nothing. Definitely need to go back to Wisp.
Nope.
Get him, Lester. You're doing great. Oh, look, he's attacking the other guy. Charm. Charm is great. Charm is great in this game. Let's see. Come over here, Lester. Let's heal. Lester, you gotta get over here for the healing. Okay. Oh, let's see. Hilham says, after the fight, I found a way to take care of it during the fight that I had missed. Weakness is my favorite aura. Maverick says, poison you use in Hades 2 is about pointless, but burn just makes poison useless. And Hilham says, I need to eat something. All I had today was some ribs and fries for dinner. Well, yeah. Go ahead and grab some food then, Hilham. Scorch, if you get the faster damage over time timer thing, is amazing, but without it, it's kind of meh. And Zero says, yeah, my favorite damage over time was Hangover. Is damage over time, DOT? It was sad when it was gone. The right way is always the first way you go, and Zero says, nope, treasure is most important, no notes. Oh, he is healed, just as awful max HP. Yes. DOT is damn, okay, good. Is this max 98? Oh, yep, it's 98. Goodness. Wind coin. Alright, so for these we need to do some sort of physical damage. Oh, and it has to be with a slashing. So our slashing item of choice is the sickle. Come on. Do the move. Stop shooting it, Lester. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lester goes away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Lester's definitely going for just leveling up his bow. Okay. Slash and slash. Are slashing moves just slow? Okay, Lester, you have really got to get out of here so that I can do this. There. Gracious. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sitting here going, why am I missing some options? I was playing as Lester for a second. Okay, there we go. Yes, slash of the slower one, sword is the fastest out of him. Oh, get out of here. Which kind of sucks for Heroine. That's alright, that's okay. Alright, so we hit a fork in the road, and I took one path, and it looks like... Oh no, this is a dead end. Man, I get anxiety over a fork in the road now. Because I know there's a fork that we didn't take. So I'm assuming there's just some treasure down the other part of that, and then I'm going the right way. But, man, if we're doing a maze, then... Mazes. Whew. Don't like them. Mazes seem like the worst way to artificially just pad out a game length or a dungeon. It's like, alright, well, we want the dungeon to be this long, so we're going to make it a maze. Alright, we got to level up. And I'm going to sit down again. So, we'll scooch this out the way. Grab the chair. Probably light up my face a bit more as the... Yeah. As we uncover that extra light that we had been covering. Mazes are hit or miss for me. Oh, no. I'm against it. Some mazes can be fun, but at the same time they can be super aggravating. See, and I don't like any kind of... Well... I think my tolerance for mazes has just gone down. Alright. Okay, I see that these are here, but am I supposed to do anything with them? Ah, never mind. This was the way. To the extra treasure. Unless I had to do something with those 2 bells. Alright. Yeah, it should have been... Oh, man. Get out the way, just... Yeah, and then there's nothing over here. Okay, okay. We gotta do this again. So we had the best luck with the axe. There we go. We just had to get right in the sweet spot. Switch back to the staff. Oh! Bad guy. There we go. Alright, Lester, come help me. Oh, good. Now we need to come over here and uncover the other one. Oh! Lost my charm status on this guy. Would have been great to have a sickle pattern there. Ouch. So when you eat the meat to do more damage, does that include, like, spell damage as well? I wonder. Oh good, we leveled up Lester. His health finally got in triple digits. Maverick says, this is honestly the only dungeon I don't like. And Zero says, I never ate any of the meat. I honestly don't think I will either. I thought that was a weird mechanic for the meat. But if I remember right, the only thing that the meat did in Legend of Mana... No, I can't say the only thing. I can think of 2 things. One, it was there to lure eggs when you were catching eggs, and 2, you could use meat to temper your weapons, but I don't think it was very good at that. Okay, now we need gin. Okay. Now we need to go back to Wisp. Meat tempering is okay. Do you want me to get into it? Well, just tell me if it's useful or not. Okay, this was the way we didn't go. Because as far as I got into the tempering system was coins are the only good thing. Great, let's corner Lester. And why is this not working? There we go. But regardless, feeding it to pets. Oh, feeding it to pets. Yeah, I'll bet it works better as feeding to pets. And, okay. I don't think I ever used it to feed pets. I think I always fed them fruit. That was like the primary purpose for fruit. Jerk! You tricked me. I don't think we had been this far yet. Alright, so I can probably jump down to here. And jump over to this ledge? Maybe? I don't know. Spinning gear makes things harder. Is this a door? No. That's got to be the way. I should be able to jump up to here. There we go. Whee! Take my healing. Seth 2025. Coins are not the only good thing. However, meats are situationally useful and temporary. That would make sense. Is that a polka box? No. Dark coin. Jerk. Alright, here we go, here we go. Am I supposed to be doing anything with these bells? These helmet-looking bell things? So far, I've just been hitting them until they do that nice chime. Can this guy even be damaged by... No. No weapon damage. Is there anything up here? Treasure box? That may or may not be a polter box? Okay. You have to use the bells to open that door. Ah. Oh, did it? Okay. So my hunch about the bells, just that natural instinct, appears to have been correct. But before we go through the door, we're gonna raise our MP. Meats give some of the lowest amounts of energy for tempering, but because they don't create cards, you can use them in a couple of situations. Tempering is complicated. Yes, the furthest I got into it as a kid was pretty much like following a recipe online. It would be like temper this many of this item, then this many of this item, this card will appear here, then this many of this item, and this card will appear. So I think I forged a one-handed sword, called it Excalibur, and I got it up to like 400 attack or something, just following a recipe online. And it was super cool, and I finally realized what No Future Mode and Forbidden Mode were about. And I'm like, oh, that's what this is for. 400 are rookie numbers now. Maverick says the hearing requirement is why I struggled with this dungeon. Ah, that does make sense. And how long have we been going? I haven't even been keeping track of the time. Almost 3 hours? Oh, man. We're doing good. I'm trying to make a 900 plus attack wooden sword. Wooden sword. There you go. Hey, blessed by the mana goddess enough. Okay. So we just saved the game. And we found Bogard. He's in the giant bird cage. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now, I'm trying to remember the hero's story from Final Fantasy Adventure. I don't think you do this fight. I can't remember it if you do. I don't remember going back to Devious's mansion and knocking some heads in. Or maybe you do this fight if you do the hero side of the story, but you don't if you're playing as Fuji. I don't know. There are 999 attack spears made out of Altena felt. Because, yes. Currently I'm working on the shoes, though. Maverick says this fight is the same for both sides. Okay. Fuji, is everyone okay? Because it would make sense to me that, you know, you're going through the story and they're like, okay, we're going to have Fuji talk Sumo out of this fight because you're playing as Fuji. So yeah, interesting about going through the different branches with each main character. Everyone except Amanda. Hang in there. You'll be out in a jiffy. No good. Oh no, my staff did not open the cage. Devious's powerful magic locks this cage. A spell won't break until he's defeated. Oh no. I thought she was gonna hit it again. Don't worry about me. This is just more payback for abandoning Medusa. That's not true.
Magic must defeat magic.
Ah yes, all your strength hitting it with a stick that augments your magic. How could it have not opened? Medusa's body was diseased or cursed. In any case, it was eaten away by something right before our eyes. I couldn't do a thing. Of course, I could have used mana power, but we've seen Vandal's example. From Devious and Dark Lord's perspective, the Mana Clan and I, who are enemies who hoarded mana power. Now, I don't think we're gonna have, a redemption arc or be a sympathetic villain for the guy who's calling himself Dark Lord. I know they keep pushing that when they told us, like, the story about his mother and stuff. I don't think it's gonna stick. Mostly because his name is still Dark Lord. Sir Bogart, wait a minute. I'll talk to Devious. Yeah, well, we just had a save point, so we know how well this talk is going to go. I don't see him anywhere.
Must defeat magic.
It's not like she has magic or anything to help open the cage. Ah, here we go. Ah, how appropriate. Alright. So nice of you to come, you wretched human. Oh, so Devious is... Wait, Devious is part human, part Vandal. So, yeah, I guess he can disown pure human. Now that my mother has passed on, I have no reason to stay in this world. Wait, Devious. You're Lord Grant's son, aren't you? Tell me what happened to you and Lady Medusa. I'm sure I'll be able to understand. So what if you could? Would that bring my mother back? Devious, look toward the future, please. Pshaw! The future? I can't rest until my mother's murderers have met their doom. Until then, I have no future. Whoa! Ugly face man. Wait, did my magic not even go the right direction? Wait just a minute. I can't hit him right now, can I? That's not the button I wanted to use. Come on, walk to the outside.
Magic must defeat magic.
Homing doesn't work on this one. Okay. Oh, goodness.
Magic must defeat magic.
Glove magic. Oh man, glove magic is gonna suck trying to... Well, maybe not. Alright, but I'll tell you right now, I haven't practiced with glove magic. Oh, 5. Maybe I'm using the wrong spirit. Oh no, I switched. I don't want to be Lester. I want to be healing. Come here, Lester. Okay. Let's try a different spirit. Let's try Gnome. Great, I'm not going to be able to see how much damage I'm doing. Let's do sickle magic. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going with gnome. Oh, darn. Spirits. Go back to Wisp. Man, does the sickle hurt him? Whoosh. Oh, this fight is so annoying because of the rotating platform. Okay, the sickle does not hurt him. Well, it does 1. 5, yes! This will be over quickly. Yes, put your hands on him. Alright. So, glove is bash? What was my chosen... Wait, my chosen bash was... staff. I had to use the bow on him, but it took forever no matter what with her. Hey, no one is hurting, technically. Alright. Alright, so we figured that gnome was the best bet. Or at least he's done the most so far. Can I tell if I hit him by sound? Gracious. Items. Recovery items. Oh man, it didn't even hit him. Alright, I think I had my best bet with sickle magic with gnome. Okay, so if we do sickle, and then we do recovery items, angel grail. Ooh, you know, speed up with Jin might be helpful. I wonder how much Jin magic does. Oh no, actually, I'm doing pretty good on that. What I need is a walnut. Magic walnut. Okay, turns out I only had good when I ran into him. Okay, no, this is working. As long as I don't get hit with the darkness first. What does that even do? What status is this? Okay. Man, he can move fast when he wants. Oh, you little turd. Yes! Oh, did we...
You won.
Do we kill him? Fast. Wretched human, finish me off. Devious, why does it have to be this way? Yeah, we've already had enough death in this game. I told you to finish me. Are you leaving me wounded so I will taste fear and pain? That's just as well. You're wrong. Devious, I felt it from the first time we met back in Wendell. Somehow you lived your life bearing such a heavy burden of sorrow. If possible, I wanted to avoid fighting you. Mystery Man's voice. Devious, shall I end it for you? That voice. Julius. Please forgive these foolish humans. This is their idea of justice, to let you live with nothing but pain left. You're wrong. Stop talking as if you know anything. Then why not take your sword and grant his last wish? End his suffering. Because I don't have the sword. Haha. How could... Or you could heal his wounds. I happen to have some elixir of life. I'll even let you have some. I refuse. I am the proud son of the Medusa family. I'll decide my own fate. Oh, does he go kamikaze? Arg! Little girl, when I talk to you, I'm reminded of my kind-hearted mother's cheerful face. Do not follow in her ill-fated footsteps. Devious. I have accepted the hand life dealt me. Things would have been different had we met under different circumstances. That's kind of a tautology. Pixel Knight, sorry if I wasn't talking much. I was building mobile suits. No worries, Pixel Knight. Oh, Mavericks is calamari for dinner. Because she doesn't have a sword. Good, we all went with the I don't have a sword. Julius is an idiot. Walk your own path. Is he dead? What an idiot. I don't know what weird power Julius has, or how he can see us, or what the heck is going on here. Oh, there... Wait. Gormond is in this game? Wait a minute. Gormond was not in the original game. His first appearance was in Trials of Mana. His life! I get his life! He's randomly here now. Great. No. Devious. A bitter, aged soul, blending deep despair with profound suffering. Succulent. Om nom nom nom. Don't worry, we'll just warp out of here, and the cage will be open. Oh, we warp out of the whole castle. Manor? Who knows. Mansion. Devious. Sis. Medusa. Amanda. Man, yeah. You, miss out on this whole thing if you play as Fuji. After all this, we couldn't save a soul. Devious' soul. Tasted a bit fishy. Yeah, so... playing at least the story of Amanda and Lester from Fuji's perspective is not very satisfying. I wonder if we will get a more satisfying Fuji story down the line. We couldn't even make our peace with Devious. What have we been doing all this time? I wonder what Amanda would think of us now. Sumo, do you mind if I sing a song? For my sister, for Lady Medusa, and Mr. Devious? Would you use this, Lester? It's Lord Grance's lute. It was the favorite memento of someone who loved him very much. Wait, what? I forgot where Sumo gets that. Lester's haunting melody echoes through the town. Didn't Medusa give it to you? No, not to Fuji. Maybe she gave it to Sumo. Hearts are touched. That is a pretty melody. Even the hearts of the fallen are moved. The melody even reaches as far as Grant's castle. Wait, is that what's her name from Trials as well? So in this game, she's Isabella. What was she in Trials? I can't remember. Genoa, before you all leave, please allow me to introduce myself. Pixel Knight says, I'm gonna head out. Remember to stay pixelated. Have a good night, Pixel. I am Genoa. I was in the service of Master Devious and Lady Medusa. I am aware of the entire situation. Oh, Luna! Lady Medusa had a special place in her heart for this spirit. I entrust it to you. Miss Genoa, why are you giving this to us? It's all right. Please take it. Think fondly of Lady Medusa whenever you put it to use. But please see that Dark Lord gets his due. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, she's against Dark Lord too? I'm Luna. That's because I'm a moon spirit, you know? Pleased to meet you. You know what? Lady Medusa had high hopes for you and the future. The future? And you know what else? You can't live in the past. Got to look ahead. That means you have to think ahead. And if you're planning to step into the future, I'll go with you. Can't sit here moping forever, can you? Thanks, Luna. Received, Luna, a moon spirit. I'm sorry, but could you let me have some time alone with my memories of her? Go on ahead to Grant's castle without me. Sumo, I'll stay behind and wait for Sir Bogart. You and Lester go on. Grant's castle is past Miasma Glen. Okay, try to keep Bogart's spirits up. Let's go, Lester. Okay, so we're gonna have another break in the story. Once again, I was unable to protect Medusa. I'm disgusted and ashamed of myself. Well, apparently you protected her just fine the first time. She made it all the way to now. Unable to defend my own dear friends. I'm a worthless wretch. And I feel like that's the big theme from like all of the heroes party is why can't I do more, save more? You know, why are there things still out of my power? And I think that's going to be the big lesson that all the heroes learn in the end. Especially since we know what happens at the end of the game. Mana? Question mark? Oh, it's you, Fuji. You're still here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I'm sorry to hold you up. Let's say we get going. Wait, you don't know the ending of the game, Zero? I haven't beaten this one. Wait, have you beaten Adventure of Mana or Final Fantasy Adventure? No? Oh. Well, it's a good thing I vaguely referred to it as the ending, then. Can't beat the game if you can't jump. Yes, they all live happily ever after with a little green Yoda. Kensei said, yeah, this game had a lot of gray moral stuff in it, it felt like. Well, the most fun for me in this playthrough is comparing Sword of Mana to Final Fantasy Adventure and Adventure of Mana. Because I've beaten both of those two, and this game is an expounded version of that story. Not only does it expand on Sumo's story, which you play through in the other games, but you also get to play as Fuji's story, which this is the only game that does this. So, Maverick says, I guess it's true what they say, white men can't jump. And Kensei Zero is referring to his old Game Boy Advance and his old Game Boy Advance SP that had the L button break. So he, in this game, was unable to jump, and that halted his forward progress. So, oh, and your old DS too? Oh, man. What were you doing? Why were you so hard on the L button? Ugh. Okay, so we get Bogart again. I blame Mega Man Zero, probably. Alright, so let's go to the inn and save our game. We had a nice little story arc in this little 3-hour session. We went through the entire story arc from the wrong perspective, but it was a nice little story arc. Okay, this is just a residence. They wore out far too easily, especially if you put them in a pocket. Alright, that's the general store. Where's the inn? Oh no, wait, there's a statue right outside town. That too. Prickly Desert. I honestly don't know which way we're supposed to go next. So, Miasma Swamp, huh? Alright, so we're 9 hours into the game. I don't know how long the game is, but we are about halfway to our red class change. So, alright, let's see who is on. Because yeah, like I said, that was a good, satisfying session. We got to run through the whole story. Yeah. Oh, Chase is playing. Let's see if we can raid Chase. How come Chase isn't on this list? There we go. It's been a while since Chase has been on and I've been able to raid him. So let's go ahead and raid our friend Chase and Scoop. This raid screen is in front of chat. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we are going to do this raid. I had a good time tonight, and we will be back next week to play some more. And don't forget, Kensei is going to start streaming the hero side of the story on Tuesday. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good night, Maverick. It was wonderful to have you in chat. And yeah, we'll run over to Chase and Scoop.
Seth Haskell? You were streaming, my friend? Man, it's been so long. How have you been? You just got back into it? Well, good to see you, man. I've been wondering how you been. How did Sword of Mana go? Not quite first, but still a great showing. Thanks, Toad. Yeah, see, I would have had to get that space. Yep.
Wait, oh, I thought Mario would have had that.
No, I hit it quite a few times. We'll have to look at the stats. You doing dandy now? That's good to hear. What did he have? You stopped on more chance time spaces. Oh, God. Thank God Jamie's not here right now. You've been marathon English. It's still not my longest stream.
Evil Guy always dominates.
I got
I did it
second
last
place with
game.
only 2 stars. That's nice.
Beat me last
I
game.
won the most there. He is only.
I landed on the most red spaces.
Yes, you did.
And lucky spaces, I tie with Mario.
So I had one more event space than Mario. You had 76.
Oh, yep, I see that. I only got it once.
You only had the most lucky.
I don't even see the minigame.
The minigame one is Evil Guy won that one. I was last. Well, no, that would make sense because the one
Not by a whole lot. Not by a whole lot, though.
No, it's you know why that happened? Because the one minigame I got 0 points for. Remember the Castaway? I got nothing.
Yeah.